What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be testing out the new support memory that you can farm up with the new 8th anniversary story event here to get the martial artist medal support memory, who is going to be buffing World Tournament category characters, giving them 10% attack and defense and 1 key, starting from the 3rd turn of battle. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and test this out in the Cell Max fight. I've got a full World Tournament 200% team here. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in this team. We'll see what we can go ahead and achieve. I did go ahead and bring some Senzu Beans. I'm not too worried about getting a no item run here. Just want to be able to show off the support memory. Hopefully we will be able to get a win, though. This is a pretty strong team. I haven't used a lot of these World Tournament characters that often, so I'm not super well versed in how hard they get hit or how hard they do hit. So there's going to be a little bit of experimenting going on, you know, with what I'm doing here. Okay, how do we want to run this? I think I want to put the Int Jackie Chun up front, because he does need to build up some defensive stats for the first few turns, so him getting these hits is going to be really good, just to get his defense built up so that I, you know, can more reliably trust that he's going to be able to tank in that final phase. You know, whereas this World Tournament Goku is pretty much just a gamble whether he's going to tank or not, because if his guard activates, he'll be fine, and if it doesn't, you die, regardless of whether you let him build up or not. So, yeah, I think it's definitely better to put Jackie Chun in the first slot, because the base form Goku here is probably going to finish off this phase here. So if we were to have him in slot 1, then Jackie Chun wouldn't have been able to take any hits, because we would have probably just moved on to the next phase. That's what I'm assuming, at least. Okay, perfect. And because we dished out our 18 key super there, we have 50% damage reduction, so we should be perfectly fine not to take any damage right here with that super attack. I guess he didn't do quite as much damage as I was thinking. Like I said, I really haven't used these characters that much, especially that World Tournament Goku, right? I've used the, as far as the Golden Week units that, you know, released, I've used the 2 on this rotation a lot. The, you know, Piccolo Jr. Giant Form and the TN. I'm pretty well versed in how they operate, but this Goku, just, you know, being an RNG machine with his high chance to guard, I've never really been a fan of high chance to guard characters. And the fact that he is just another Goku named character, and there's just so many of them to go around. I really haven't used them that often. Okay, how do we want to do this? I think here is probably a better spot to put Goku in the first slot. Maybe we should go ahead and leave Tien on rotation with him. Yeah, they do link up a little bit better. And then I think Tien is probably going to be a better tank for that final phase, just considering he gets so many super attacks per turn. That's definitely going to help him, you know, raise defense to be able to tank against Cell Max. And then he also has a high chance to dodge built in. So hopefully we can get lucky with those. You know, if he were to get super attacked in the final phase or something, then we wouldn't have to worry about that. So the support memory is going to activate on the next turn. I was kind of hoping that we could have gotten through the first phase here in 1 turn. That would have been nice. We didn't really get the best rotations for that to happen. But yeah, that would have been great, because then we could have spent the next 2 turns getting through the physical phase, so that we would be on the tech phase already by the time the support memory activated on turn 3. But it looks like it is going to activate on this next turn here. So yeah, we should be at least on the physical phase, and then hopefully it won't take us any more than like 2 turns to get through this physical phase, so we can see the support memory active for at least 1 turn during that final phase there. Okay, perfect. So we have the support memory activating here. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Alright, so we definitely want to float Hercule, right? He isn't going to be too much of a good tank for us unless he manages to, or unless we're at really low HP, right? And then he gets a lot more damage reduction built in. I did have to throw him on the team, unfortunately, because we did not manage to pull the STR Krillin during Golden Week. So that is probably, you know, the best World Tournament unit on the category that I literally just don't even have. So that is a bit sucky. And because of this being an AoE phase, with all these AoE attacks here, These first few hits are probably going to hurt a little bit, actually, now that I think about it. Because Jackie Chun does have to dish out his 18-key super before he gets any of his damage reduction there. So that first hit that goes off against him is going to hurt a little bit, I imagine. And then same thing with Hercule. If we don't manage to dodge, we're probably going to get hit a little bit hard here. Okay, that honestly wasn't as bad as I was thinking. We tanked all that pretty well. I didn't see if Goku's guard activated. I don't think it did, actually. And that is obviously the biggest problem with this unit. If his guard doesn't activate, then it's just kind of free death, right? The other thing to consider is that Jackie Chun is actually a World Tournament support, so everybody's getting 50% support. His self-excluded, I suppose. And then we still do have the extra 10% from the support memory. Nice, we dodged a super attack. That is one for the books. You love to see it. This AoE phase is pretty helpful for, you know, for building up the stats on that Goku, too, because he is getting a bunch of extra stats with each attack he receives, right? We dodged both super attacks that turn. Wow. That's really, really good. Alright, and yeah, this is going to be another really good turn here for the World Tournament Goku to be able to stack up some stats here, so this is very, very nice. We're still rocking full HP at the moment, so that's good. And we've got some decent support on rotation here with the Super Strike Jackie Chun as well. Okay, there we go. So this guy's guard activated. So I believe, let me double check the wiki here. When his guard activates... No, I guess it's just high chance of guarding. So yeah, that resets every turn. But he does have an additional attack that has a great chance to be a super for 4 turns now because his guard did activate. So that's going to be helpful for doing damage in that final phase against Cell Max. Okay, we're getting hit by a super, but again, our guard did activate here, so we should be fine. There we go, double-digit tanking. And he continues to build up those stats. He's going to look very, very impressive in a few minutes here. That Tien took quite a bit of damage there, though. That was very, very nerve-wracking. Definitely not what I wanted to see. But obviously that was pre-super, so he hasn't built up any of his stats for the turn. He'll be able to tank a little bit better against normals in the next phase, I'm thinking, where there won't be AoEs that attack him before he has the opportunity to build up his defense. There we go. We're getting very, very lucky, because he does... All these additional attacks only have, what is it, a high chance to be a super. So 50% chance on all 3 of those to be a super, and we managed to super on almost all of them. And then we get the hidden potential super as well. Very, very nice. And just like that, we did finish off that second phase. Sweet! Okay, so now we're here on the final phase. Okay, so we have the Jackie Chun active skill that we can use. This is going to... Oh, okay, because I believe it's because we received an attack 6 or more times in battle. Because of that second phase, all those AoE attacks definitely helped out. Because the other activation condition is if we perform 4 or more super attacks in battle. I don't think that we've done that yet. So when we do this, when we activate this, we're going to raise our attack temporarily by 610% and attack the enemy. And then within the turn activated, all of my attacks have a 64% chance to become critical hits. So that will definitely help us do some damage. So yeah, let's go ahead and see. Let's make sure that the animation is on for it. And let's go ahead and see this active skill. Alright, nice. Obviously not too much damage done there, but the additional chance to crit here and stuff is going to be very, very nice. Okay, so I think it's probably smartest to put Goku in the first slot here, just because he does have that high chance to guard, and his defense is looking a lot better because of all the hits he's taken, being able to stack up those stats. So yeah, this is kind of the gamble turn right here, right? Because if we do get supered out the gate, then we're probably not going to live. But that being said, we do have a lot of support on right now. We do have 60% support going for everybody because of the support memory plus the 50% support from Jackie Chun, right? Who's got higher defense? Jackie Chun actually has higher defense, so I think I'm going to give those int orbs to him to get the most healing back possible. And then with the Piccolo Jr. Giant form in the second slot there, he does have an extra super attack that he's going to be able to do, I believe. I think it's a high chance for him to get that extra super, so that's going to be good to help us do some extra damage here. Because obviously the name of the game, once you get to this final phase, is to finish this guy off as quickly as you possibly can. The more turns you spend in this fight, the more you run the risk of being clocked by one of his super attacks. And obviously, if any unit on our team gets hit by one of his super attacks, then we're probably going to be in trouble. We did manage to activate the guard there with Goku, so that's very, very good. Got more stats. I believe his stats are fully built up now, if I saw that correctly. Alright, nice. We were tanking normals there perfectly fine. And then again, with Jackie Chun, once we're post 18 key super, we should be perfectly fine because we have the 50% damage reduction here. Though he did not launch a super attack yet, so that could happen here. It didn't. Wow. Okay, we got a very, very lucky turn against Cell Max. No super attacks in that first turn. That's very, very nice. Okay, so here's where we're going to start seeing an issue because Goku is locked in the second slot. I think I want to play around with... So I do have my Senzu Beans that I could use right now to be able to throw Goku in that first slot, but I think what I want to do is actually leave Hercule there, and we're definitely going to take some damage with Hercule, but I think we'll live, right? Because he definitely can live the super attacks. I suppose if a super attack happens right away, then maybe we'll be in trouble. But yeah, let's go ahead and try this with no items. I think we can still survive here. So yeah, let's see. I don't think... Okay, we're probably just going to skip the super attack with Hercule. That way we can select all these tech key spheres with Goku and heal back to full HP. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking this looks decent here. And then Goku being in the second slot, he's got plenty of defense there. And then post super attack, he'll be, you know, perfectly fine to tank. And then hopefully we'll get lucky with the TN supers as well. Oh my goodness, we dodged the super. That is absolutely perfect. That's definitely what I wanted to see happen. Okay, I think we're pretty much guaranteed to survive the turn now that that happened. Though, Cell Max can double super, right? So we definitely could see another super happen. So we'll see if we get lucky here. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a second super happen, especially because we didn't get supered a single time in the first turn, right? Oh yeah, I believe this is the first turn we actually don't have the support memory active because it's only active for 3 turns. So it was active for turns 3, 4, and 5. And now that we're on turn 6, yeah, we're definitely not going to see that. Okay, Tien should be perfectly fine to tank this attack, assuming it's a normal attack at the end here because he's supered enough. And he just keeps on going. I love this Tien card so much. Definitely not a fast character by any means because he does super attack 4 and 5 turns, so you're sitting through all these animations. And he even dodged it. There you go. So he builds up all this defense, dishes out all the damage, and then he doesn't even need the defense because he just dodges the attack anyway. Beautiful stuff. Love to see it. Love to see it. Ooh, okay. So now we have a really, really shoddy, risky turn because we have to leave the Piccolo Jr. Giant form in the last slot there. He did get locked, unfortunately. So we've got Jackie Chun in the middle here. He's got a few links active. Let me see what he has going for his kit. I kind of forget what he does. So he is giving tech and int types 30% attack and defense in 1 key. So that's perfect. He's supporting the entire rotation. He is also giving all allies 50% attack and defense in an extra key when there's a World Tournament category ally attacking in the same turn. And then he gets an additional 150% defense and is guaranteed to guard all attacks when you have a Turtle School ally attacking in the same turn. Goku is a Turtle School category ally, so he's going to be guarding. So yeah, I think he'll be pretty good. And he's also been building up some attack stats and crit chance with each attack performed throughout this. So yeah, I think we'll be okay here. Let's see. So I was honestly anticipating that we were going to be able to finish this entire fight a little bit quicker than we did. So the fact that we are this late into the fight is a good thing because maybe there's a chance we'll be able to see the standby mode activate for one of these World Tournament Gokus. That could be kind of cool. We haven't actually gotten that on video on this channel yet, so In fact, I think this is the very first video that I'm actually using this World Tournament Goku, so... yeah, that could be good, but I believe we need our HP to be a little bit lower for the standby to activate it. Yeah, it needs to be 59% or less, but obviously turn 6 or later. Okay, there we go, and then the Super Strike Jackie Chun is guarding. Oh, he's getting supered here. Is this death? Uh-oh. Oh, it is. Okay, GG's on that one. No big deal that we lost, honestly. I just wanted to be able to show off the support memory. That team was doing a pretty good job at tanking there. No big deal. You know, we definitely didn't need to get the win there. But yeah, so there we go. We were able to show off that nice, neat, new little support memory. Definitely a decent buff for World Tournament category units. It will be a lot better, you know, once it eventually gets in the Easy A equivalent, right, for support memories, and then I imagine these stat numbers could go up and stuff. It does seem like that is kind of their plan with these support memories going forward in the future. When they originally released them, they have very, very low stats. They're very, very unimpressive. And then, you know, in the future, when the free-to-play, you know, when that challenge event where you have to use all the free-to-play characters to level them up comes out, then they end up being a lot more formidable. So, yeah, hopefully at some point soon, we will see a buff for this, and then we can jump back in to some more events with World Tournament category teams. So there's that new support memory. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace!